And I'm telling you, they're the ones.
Right.
I work with the sons, and the sons went into camera, but they didn't get the opportunities their dad did. Their father even patented things for the
Yes.
camera to work on
Right.
the dolly.
Right.
So that it could lift and
Right.
move and all. And that's where he made his money,
Right.
by patenting,
The operatives and the functionality.
the operation of a camera
Yes.
easier
Yes.
for filmmaking.
Right.
But he knew people. He
Yeah.
knew agency. He
Yes.
knew everything.
Yeah.
But I one time went back to Screen Gems on 44th Street. It's not there anymore. They sold it off.
Right.
But I said to Peter Elliott, his younger son, I said,
Yeah.
Peter, I go to the studio. Nobody knows me anymore. He
Oh.
goes, well, you think that's bad? He goes, I go there and nobody knows me.
And he was the guy. He was the
son
man.
of the man
Right.
who
Right.
owned the building.
Right. Of course.
And
Of
he
course.
worked there. But
So what
Peter
movies?
was
What movies
more-
did you work on?
Oh, I started with The Wiz with
The-
Michael Jackson. And,
did?
Yeah, we did
Oh,
that
my
on
God,
Steinway
Lois.
Street in
Yeah.
Astoria.
Astoria?
In Astoria.
Wow.
And then a little bit on Hair,
Yeah. Yeah.
But then I bounced around.
The movie Hair?
The movie Hair. Yep. The first one. The first one.
Yeah.
And
Long,
like I say,
beautiful
I
hair.
bounced around doing Eyes of Laura Mars,
Wow.
things like that. I mean, I met these people, but you'd be one day with Faye Dunaway, and the next day something else.
Wow,
But with
Lois.
commercials,
Yes.
every week was a different thing.
Yeah.
Every day was a different.
How was Faye
different job.
Dunaway?
What was it?
Did you met Faye Dunaway?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, she was so young there. It was like 1978.
Wow.
And
She was in Chinatown or whatever. Yeah.
I think
What
so.
movie might have been the one that you worked with Faye Dunaway?
I did Eyes of Laura Mars.
Right,
With her.
yes.
And Julio.
Iglesias?
Oh,
No, Julio Banderas?
He played Mr. Adams. Mr. Adams.
He married Patty Duke.
No, not him.
Yeah.
The one in the movie.
Right.
He died though. He was
Yeah.
a Latin man.
Right.
Raul Iglesias.
Raul Iglesias.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Raul something.
Yeah.
And he played the Addams Family, but he
Right.
also did Kiss of the Spider Woman
Yes.
too. He
Yes.
did a part in that.
Wow.
And he was like a good actor, and we lost him
Right.
too fast. And at the same time, I worked with what's his name? I just can't think of Will Smith's partner in Men in Black 3.
Men in Black. Tommy.
Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee.
I didn't know Tommy Lee.
He's a
was
sexy guy.
in that movie.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember the part going, but I didn't know his name. I had no idea it was him. So years later, when I worked with Men in Black 3,
Yeah.
I could have said, Tommy, do you remember me? And
Right.
Laura Mars. But these guys, they were so nice. We did bar scenes where they do all the.
Tommy Lee's hot.
He's done so much.
Yeah, he's a
So
good guy.
much. He's to himself on the set, though.
To himself.
Yeah,
But
when
that's
it's
respectful.
downtime, he'll sit at the bar.
Yeah,
and
that's
he'll
him.
Be on his, cell phone.
Yeah.
He's not loud or anything.
Right.
We'll be talking to directors
Yeah.
and people and everything. Meryl Streep be talking to everybody.
Right.
Just even about the weather, and not even about the business or anything.
Ah.
But, he's pretty much to himself.
Right.
And what's her name?
But a good man.
That comedian, Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yes.
He's to himself also.
Right.
Ray Romano.
Ray Romano.
He's
Yeah.
pretty much to himself.
Yes.
But Sophia LaGrava.
Sophia.
Oh my God, she's
Sophia.
out
What's
there.
her name? Sophia.
Viagra.
Sophia.
Viagra. Or
Sophia.
something. Viagra.
Sophia Viagra. Yeah, that's it.
She's when I first came.
Yeah.
She was. We did. Was a night.
Vagaris or something.
Knights
Vagaris?
of
Sophia
Prosperity.
Vagaris?
It was Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
Mick Jagger's
Yeah.
film. And he sponsored it. And it was about Robin these 7 people in Brooklyn robbing rich people of their money and all their
Right.
apartments.
That
and
was the
things.
premise of the movie?
And Sophia was one of the people.
Sofia Vergara, something like that.
Yeah, she just had come from Colombia.
Wow.
She was a soap opera star, and she got involved.
I see.
I didn't even know she probably had a child already. I mean, she's been through divorces and everything.
I see.
But she seemed like my age.
Okay.
She seemed about just a few years younger.
Right.
But she was established in Colombia, and she came to
Right.
New York and started making
Yes,
a
yes.
TV show.
Yes.
You know? So, but the show only had like 10 episodes, and that was about it.
Right.
But I bounced around, then I went to Guiding Light, the soap opera.
Guiding
for
Light, my
17
grandmother's
years.
favorite
I
show.
had such a great
The soap
time
opera.
on that, you know.
And what was your capacity?
I was a set decorator.
Set decorator.
A
Wow.
set decorator. We first started with 25 of us, and we got down to like 15.
Wow.
Cut
And you
us,
were
know.
and you still
But
you
we
were still
would
in.
come in and put the sets up and take them down for
Wow.
the next day.
Lois.
So it was flipping 8 to 10 sets a night, you know.
Wow.
Because you would go from one stage in the morning and then to the next stage in the afternoon, and it was like a figure 8 as they shot it. Then you took
As they
control,
shot
and
it.
They went into none. Then they go home. Then you went there. You went home. They shot that one. Then we came in. You know, and it
Yes.
was like a vicious figure 8, constant flipping. But you know, you had big
With
crews.
schedule, you had to keep to schedules.
Yeah, and it was 5 days a week.
Wow,
I mean,
Lois.
it was amazing. And it was done on 44th Street at Screen Gems.
Screen
They,
Gems.
They were originally on the west
This is a
side.
Screen Gems,
They moved to our building. To
A Screen
44th.
Gems presentation, darling.
You know, between 2nd and 3rd Avenue, between
Wow.
Grand Central and the UN.
Yeah.
It was a great
And the UN, yeah.
location for every actor and actress, and for trucking. We had a lot of trucking being done. And we have to send everything from the basement. Our trucks would come down and unload and
Right.
send it up freight elevators to
Right.
the 5th floor and 6th floor. That's where our sets were.
Wow.
So everything had the cart. And then
Right.
when the elevators broke, you would have Mr. Cooney there, of the building owner. He'd be there watching the guys fixing the elevators.
Oh my goodness.
He'd be just there. What do you mean you got to order a part?
Oh boy.
And you said, get that part overnight.
Right.
Get it over
Yeah.
here.
No, because time is of the essence when it comes to like.
But I did that for almost 17 years, and then I
Oh my God,
started
Lois.
going out making movies again, and
Yeah.
that's how I ended up just doing movies, you know, because commercials had gone more West Coast by that time.
I see. Wow.
But I enjoyed it. You know, my dad was way back to West Side Story, the original.
Really?
And he did Butterfield Day. He used to work
No,
with
you're
Liz
kidding me.
Taylor.
Wow.
What's his name? Peter Falk.
Yeah. Oh, Peter
And-
Falk. I love him.
And Robert Reed
Yes.
was
Yes.
a personal friend of my dad's. He used to come
Wow.
over our house, so Mr. Brady would always come over our house.
Oh,
And
my
I
goodness.
used to show up in Mr. Brady's dressing room because I used to tell people he's my uncle.
Wow.
And people knew it.
Well,
They
he was
knew my
that
father,
close.
They knew my father's
Right.
friends and all.
Yes.
So
Wow.
Robert Reed knew my father since the days he used
Robert
to
Reed
work-
from the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, he used to work with E.G. Marshall.
Right.
And they used to do the TV show The Defenders.
Yes.
Which is like Perry Mason.
I know it very well.
So
Yep.
that's what he used to do.
Wow.
It hurt. I had to get rid of all the scripts because mice got at it, water got at it.
Yeah.
They were so brittle.
You had the
I
scripts.
had a box,
Yeah.
like 2 boxes of them.
Wow.
So I kept
Priceless.
one or
They're
two.
priceless.
I
Yeah.
kept 1 or 2 scripts, and
Yeah.
that's it to remember, you know, Bob, you know, in
Yeah.
our family. But he was just such a nice
Robert
man.
Reed. Wow. God bless.
You know,
Yeah.
Uncle Bobby, we used to call him.
Really? Oh my
Nice
goodness.
man.
Uncle Bobby. Oh my God.
And I got to even know him after the Brady Bunch. He was doing a Broadway show.
Yeah.
And I heard he was at the St. James Theater, so I went there and I showed up in his dressing room.
Yeah.
You know, I said, "Bob."
Yes.
But he knew my dad, he knew
Yes.
my mother, he
Yes.
knew my family from Brooklyn. and
Wow.
everything. So that's what we talked about.
Yeah.
You know, that was, you know, 'cause he
Beautiful.
was always on the road doing things.
Sure.
And all. But I enjoyed, like I say, the business was great. The crews were wonderful.
Yes, and
But,
you were essential. I know,
like,
Lois, you were essential.
All my bosses died.
Yeah.
Every boss that I had,
Yeah.
except Bruce Lee Gross. He's
Right.
still in New York, and like I said, he's been making. When I went on to soap operas,
Right.
and all, he stayed with the movies. He did big. He did all kinds of things
Right.
in New York, and he did it where you used to put a plank to the next building and carry the stuff from this building to that building.
Right.
You'd be 2 floors up in the air, but that was your only access
Yes,
to get
Lois.
things in.
Wow.
I mean, he goes way back. One of the nicest prop men, lead men
Yeah.
to work with. Bruce Lee Gross is his name, and
You have stories,
I'll tell
backstories.
you, I wish I could see those people, but I just don't have the time.
No.
And of course, they're with their families,
Yes.
and they're doing their thing.
Yes, yes.
And a lot of us have gone, you know.
Well, you
That's
have
it.
amazing memories, and the
I-
work,
I am
your work
so-
ethic, and the beloved people you worked
I am
with.
so glad I got to work in New York City, and I took that
Yes.
like my father said, look, if you can do the cleanup and everything in here and all that kind of work, you can go into the business. The only problem you got is you got to find the job and the location.
Right,
And he said, if you can get to the locations and everything, because I didn't drive,
Right.
he goes, you'll be fine.
Right.
And that's what I did. I used to map it out. As soon as I got
Yes.
home, I had my maps and everything.
No
I figured
GPS.
out. And, use cabs and
Yeah.
subways and connections, because I had tool bags.
You
and
made
things.
your way, Lois.
Yeah, and it was
And I am
great.
such a fan of yours.
right, I'm gonna get
no,
back to
I
work.
love you so very much.
Oh, my hands
Lois.
are so dirty.
Oh,
from
stop.